I just wish someone could help me explain the true meaning of Halloween.
Maybe I can help.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the spirit of Halloween. The ghost of All Hallows Past. In South America, they call me Papa Pumpkin. I don't know, maybe. I've never been.
How did you get in here? Did you come in through the chimney?
Close. The toilet. It's the Halloween way. It's what the holiday is all about. Sure, there's spooky goblins, creepy crawlers, hocus pocus, but it's about camaraderie, really. Meet the neighbors you don't want to see again on any other day.
Yeah, that's fair.
After all, you can't spell Halloween without hello.
I guess I never realized that. Is that really how you spell it?
Pretty much. Now, I have a poem I would like to recite.
You know they handed that to him right before he went on.
Yeah.
Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah. That's very nice.
I'm not done. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear.
Okay, well, I think that's just a crime.
Not on Halloween. Not when Papa Pumpkin's in town. Now, come on. Let me smell those feet. For America and live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Oh, my God.
That was a good intro.
Yeah.
Smell your feet.
I love when Christopher Walken comes on there because he's gotten so old and his Christopher
really
Walken-isms have become so exaggerated now that it's very interesting. All right,
That's what I was thinking. I thought he had a tissue, and I was like, well, he's old. That's why he's holding on to a tissue.
No, I had to believe that somebody handed that to him right before he came on, and he's probably never heard that poem before.
Oh, God.
What the Pod Was That may have content and language that isn't suitable for some. Listener discretion is advised.
This is What the Pod Was That. All material played on the show was found on the internet. The opinions about that material are our own. Please follow the show on Twitter @WhatThePodPod. Let's start the show. It's Wednesday, November 1st, and this is What the Pod Was That, the show that nearly forces you to check the show notes in order to really know what's going on here. I am Barrett Gruber, the cat wrangler to my co-hosts. I am joined by the woman whose calendar is almost a literal minefield, Cari Simmons.
That's probably accurate.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah. And finally, I'm joined by the man whose drinking isn't a problem unless his cup is empty, Zach King.
Facts.
Man, you are spitting facts today.
Yeah, well, I try to go as accurate as possible. That way, there's no lore, there's no anyway.
Yeah. So I sorry.
Go ahead.
Mess up your awesome opening. But I messaged Barrett on Friday. I was like, yeah, we should probably do lunch. He never responded. I mean, he responded, but it was other things. He never said, yes, let's go. No, let's don't. Then Saturday, he's like, probably should have taken you up on that lunch.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a passive aggressive no.
No, it was. I thought the day was going to be busier, and it turned out that it wasn't because by I don't know 1 o'clock I was pretty much done for the day because there were so many jobs running at work that I couldn't get anything done. So it was like I should have had the foresight to just say, screw it, let's do it.
Yeah, because I was craving either Kiki's or sushi, and I didn't get either. So
I want Indian.
So you settled for a bologna and mayonnaise sandwich?
Bologna and Dukes.
That's it.
On some White bread.
There you go. All right. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to the show. As subscriptions drive our searches, and that's how we get new listeners. If you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star and drop us a review. If you're not on Apple Podcasts, please share the show and consider following us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. We have links on in the show notes as well as on the webpage, whatthepodwasthat.com. Also, consider supporting the show financially by becoming a member. Several tiers available to give you early access to shows, sometimes a week before the episode publishes for non-members. Visit whatthepodwasthat.com for links to our membership page and give us your money. And with that out of the way, you all know how this works. We find content on the internet to share with each other to inspire humor and conversation. So since there was already a negative response from the fact that Cari's going first, we're going to go ahead and have Cari go first so that she can take the brunt of...
I hope it plays. Oh, look at this. It is. Okay.
My stomach hurt.
Oh, yep, that was my shin. I slipped on the black eye. Oh, I gotta lay down, Lord. Oh, Lord, have mercy upon me. Oh, I should call Top Dog on this one. Slipped on that black ice and tore my shin bone up. Type of pain almost make a brother pass out. Is it broke? Nah, it ain't broke. I can still move it. Yeah. I'm gonna be good. Whew. I almost thought Top Dog had another case, boy. Let me get the hell on up out of here. Oh, man. Made me drop the people packages. I promise you I ain't no bad worker. I think I'm at the wrong house. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Top Dog, I can't feel nothing below the waistline. I'm on my way.
Oh, he's having a rough day.
That is a rough day.
Oh my god.
That is a really rough day. So I assume that wasn't anywhere in South Carolina because the potential of having ice on your stoop like that is probably not very high.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I sent that so long ago, I forgot about it.
See, it's almost like Cari's entertained all over again.
I know. It's almost like Christmas morning.
And that should be best dunk ever. And
is it best dunk ever?
And then I looked at what I sent you. I was like, did I mistype that? No, I put dunk.
That's what I get for writing it. just so you know, most of the other ones I definitely did. Did just copy and paste.
Are you skipping yours?
I am. I'm gonna.
Wait a minute.
I won't. I'm not gonna skip it. I'm gonna come back to it.
It's not because it was the Christopher Walken thing, was it?
No.
Okay.
No. The Christopher Walken.
Are you trying to keep it on par of last week when
technically Barrett went first, so I'm going to get it true first.
Yeah, Cari, you're gonna have to let that go.
Yeah, really and truly. Here,
sorry, I hold a grudge.
Then I'm gonna count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Super Dave.
You're gonna shoot me. Hat's gonna hit the ceiling. Hold my breath. Down, ball, dunk, land, and bow. Okay, here we go. First countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're stopping. No, we're not.
You know what's great? I actually somebody was doing an interview. I can't remember who it was that was being interviewed, but they were talking about Super Dave, and I think it was Howard Stern was talking about. It was on Howard Stern, and they were talking about Super Dave, and the guy said there is nobody like that. Like they would go and hang out, or they get coffee, or they go play golf, and they would hug you. You know, Super Dave was a hugger apparently. But you'd hug him, and it was like hugging an iron, like a steel I-beam. The guy was just built.
What is Super Dave? Was that a show?
Yeah, Super Dave was on Showtime, I think. But basically, it was him doing stunts. But basically the show was all preparation for like one big stunt, and then it would always go poorly. It would always go wrong, and he'd wind up in traction.
I never heard
that
of
one. I never heard of it either. But that one had me cracking up when he's like, "And we're stopping. No, we're not." Bam! Just like slams him through the backboard.
Super Dave was always it was so funny. Like in my head, it was either the opening to the show or it was the end of a stunt or something like that. But like,
was it like 90s Showtime?
It was like 80s.
Because I was like in the 90s, I watched Showtime all the time, like Outer Limits and stuff.
In the 80s, I was not allowed to watch Showtime because in the 80s it was like clearly I was.
It was Showtime.
It was Showtime.
Well, that what's funny is like my parents put a television in my room when I turned like 7, and so like they just hooked cable up to it, so I had Showtime and
your parents could afford Showtime?
I guess, because we 100% had Showtime, and Outer Limits would come on, and I'd be like,
Oh, yeah, that was a good show.
It's probably going to be a boob on Outer Limits at some point.
See, I don't even know what that is.
It was like
a
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Twilight Zone.
Oh, I'll go
But
Google that
Showtime.
and watch it tonight.
But CBS had the rights to Twilight Zone and did not yet own Showtime at the time. So that was they missed out on that one.
Outer Limits would blow your mind. Like
It was good.
Make you go to sleep like you could not
Fearful.
Go to sleep. Yeah, you're just
I'm
like,
gonna put that in my phone.
Here's my first one. I don't remember which one this is.
It's my understanding you might have some problems this morning.
I was rear-ended and my car was undrivable. A good Samaritan drove me to the courthouse.
Just someone picked you up and drove you here?
His name is Chris. The person who hit me took off.
A hit and run. You called the police, obviously.
I did not, Your Honor. Philosophically, Judge, I never called the police.
So your car is just there on Rancho, west of Sahara.
It's in a turning lane, Judge. It's there as we speak.
You don't think you need medical attention?
I think I do, Your Honor. But I'm willing to play hurt.
It's not fair to your client if you're not 100%.
I may have suffered a concussion, Your Honor. I feel like I'm able to go forward. I've had multiple concussions before.
You've had multiple concussions.
I play professional ice hockey. My head has been subject to many severe contacts.
You know what, can I just see everybody back in chambers? Mr. Caramango has been checked out by the nurse. Now the nurse said you told her you got hit from behind and then you hit a car in front of you. Okay, you left that part out with us.
I was actually hit from behind. I was pushed into a car in front of me.
Miss Janowski, you were downtown at the Courthouse Cafe and you ran into Mr. Caramango. Yes. Do you know him before today? No, Mr. Caramango, you told me she was your ex-girlfriend.
She was a friend of a friend, and
What?
I did ask her to come with me because I was nervous about coming to court late.
But you don't even know her.
I know her for at least 20 minutes.
Judge, Detective Vaughn ran the plates on the vehicle, and the car is registered to an individual named Christopher Ponto.
My best friend's son was incarcerated. I represented him. I assumed the lease.
Christopher Ponto is in prison.
Your Honor, I can represent as an officer of the court. I am not intoxicated.
Hey, you can't even represent to me anything. Josephine's name was Christine. She was your ex-girlfriend. Turns out you only knew her for 20 minutes. You said you were rear-ended. Your car has absolutely no rear-end damage. It has substantial front-end damage. It's not even registered to you. It's registered to a person who is incarcerated in the Nevada Department of Corrections. I'm not quite sure it can get much worse. For the record, your blood alcohol is a .075.
I admit that I did have drinks last night, and I lost my grandmother about 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I was hoping it was going to say 0.
I was stressed. I lost my grandmother a month ago.
You said 2 weeks ago, now you said a month. I think you should stop because it just keeps getting worse.
Oh my god.
God.
Dude, if I'm the convict, like if I'm the dude that he's representing me, I'm be like, can I just go?
Yeah, clearly, I need the not guilty.
This is
here.
pain
is
enough.
traumatizing.
Like this guy has screwed me.
That should be a mistrial.
Oh my god.
What the hell's up with this thing? It keeps sliding down and falling.
We would need a screwdriver.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Okay, so if you hear it, it's thumping into my chest.
Just don't touch it.
If you hear a slide and a thump, that it has happened twice. It's just falling into my chest.
Yeah,
So-
apologies.
I'll be okay.
I set it up last night, and you know it's that set it and forget it thing from the flex tape.
Just put it on Cari's side.
That's you know.
Put the shitty one on Cari's side.
Hey,
At least it's not covered in
glue. Glue. It's not covered in glue.
Well, let's compromise. It's not covered in goo.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, who'd have thought they would have banned you from every escape room game in Tennessee just because you're too fucking good at it? What?
Yeah, that's King Lazy Eye. He's awesome.
Don't put me in a room made of drywall and tell me I have to escape. I'm getting the fuck out of that motherfucker if I have to Sparta kick my little ass all the way home. I ain't got time for no goddamn puzzles. What puzzles me is the admission fee I paid to get in here is not going to cover the amount of drywall I'm about to fuck up. What the fuck you mean you're calling the goddamn police to what? Bring me the key to the city for setting a fucking high score? 30 seconds flat, I'm out that bitch, I promise you.
That's the right attitude
That's
to have.
the one way to get out.
That is absolutely the right attitude to
Yeah,
have.
any other one that you don't know's a game, that's how you get out.
That's right. Oh, is this a?
It is.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld
eerie sight. For my monster, from his slab, began to rise. And suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash!
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash!
It was a gravy smash.
The monster mash!
It caught on with a flash.
The monster mash!
I held this watch in my ass.
That
A
was
little
good.
Pulp Fiction reference at the end there.
They threw the inconceivable guy up there on the screen too.
Inconceivable.
That was good.
Was that the guy who played My Favorite Martian too?
Cari needs a guy like this.
Yeah, that is what I titled this one. and again, this was a little while ago, so I don't remember exactly what this is. So it's all going to be a big surprise for everyone.
If it's not the guy on your
Wow.
This is a message to my girlfriend's boyfriend, Ryan.
I do remember.
Eyes black.
Yeah, it's
You think you could just steal my girlfriend and get away with it, Ryan? She was my baby girl and you just stole her from me. And now she won't even answer my messages. You probably stole her phone too.
Look at the muscles.
Well, now the dragon is here to take her back. And let's just say it's about to get a little bit hot in here.
School shooter vibes. Harry, you have
Ultimate fire attack. Now give her back, Ryan.
You know, you
Or
better
else.
I don't know what to say there.
That's the kind of guy like you're like, listen, you talk to him first. We're friends. We're cool,
Okay,
right?
you know what? So I'll give you. So last night after everybody left the house, I went up to a little place and had a couple drinks in Chapin, just a few miles up the road, and I was reading a book, just like I wanted to get out of the house.
Sure.
So it wasn't busy. It was like 7:30. A guy walks in. I see him right, kind of out of the corner of my eye, and he sits one chair over, so about where you are. And
Showed you his affirmations.
he goes, yeah. No, he goes, what you reading? I was like, oh.
Well, not anything now. You have
So I
conversed with me.
told him the name of the book, and then he was like, do you mind if I scoot over one chair? I was like, oh, fuck.
Was it a Carl
I was
Sagan?
like, I'm going to need a shot. So, I mean, I didn't say it like that. So he scoots over, and his name is Wolfe. God-given name. His
I don't think it is.
It is. It's W-O-L-F-E.
Wait, is his last name Wolf? Because I knew a guy named Jason Wolf. No,
No,
Oh.
his first name. And we started talking.
Did he show you his driver's license?
Yeah.
And it was on there?
Yeah.
Carrie, where were you drinking?
It was at Zorba's.
Oh.
Yeah, in Chapin.
That's where the guy named Wolf goes.
But I mean,
That's-
I've never
that
seen him up
sounds
there,
right.
and I go up there often enough for people to when I walk in, they put my drinks down for me. So
That's
he's like,
afternoon,
oh.
everybody. Norm.
I think we need to switch intros, Barrett.
Yeah, I think so too.
He goes, yeah. He's like, what did he was talking about the never-ending story. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I didn't.
I
He
have
was
that dog at my
31.
house.
He was 31, and by the time he
was
left,
younger than me, Carrie.
He left. I was like, thank God he left. But he was like, yeah, but we, friends on Facebook. He was messaging me. He wanted to hold my hand at the bar. I was like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna hold your hand. He was like,
84. He's 31. He was not born.
No.
when
I
the
know.
Never-Ending Story
I don't
came
know
out.
Dude,
how-
like a Never-Ending Story when I was growing up was older, and
Exactly.
like I was like not a good movie.
yeah. Oh, what? Well, it's been nice. So I'll see you later.
Who rides
I
a
was
fluffy
getting-
dog?
Barrett,
was
just move on.
I was getting messages from this guy.
That
was
goes for the Goonies
He
as well.
wanted
Relations.
Yes. And
He would have had a collection of
wanted
samurai swords on his
coitus.
wall.
And so-
He wanted coitus.
And if you would have had 2 more shots, maybe it would have happened.
No. He bought me a shot. I was like, yeah, thanks. He's like, well, I'm gonna go. I'm like, have a good night.
Please.
He was like, well, I live in Blythewood. I have 5 acres of land. I was like,
It's where
Okay,
I
talk me
it's
into
where,
it.
It's where my other dates are buried.
I was getting messages from him. I'm assuming by the time he got home.
Why was
Show me them tits.
Why was he in Chapin?
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Oh.
And you did, right?
No. No. And but get this. And this is the part that reminds me of Mr. Dragon. You know, I've traveled all over the world, and I've been in hostage situations before.
Oh.
I've almost died.
I know
so
just
many
how
times.
to treat a woman.
I was like,
can we at some point when this is over see what Wolfe looks like?
yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna pull him up on Facebook.
Because God, was it him? Was it actually the guy on the video?
No, that's that.
Please let him be a professional dungeon master.
That guy looks familiar.
He looks like Pee Wee Herman.
He's kind of like a stout dude.
Please tell me that you told him you do a podcast.
I did. He was like, so do you want to do
Here
something?
come the weird messages.
Let's do stuff in the morning. I was like, no, I gotta record a podcast. Then I'm gonna go do other stuff. He was like, well, we could do dog dates. I was like, yeah, dog date sounds fun.
You want to do stuff in the morning?
There we go.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
not
run, Cari.
unattractive, but I would say he does give off militia vibes. Yeah.
That's the eyes of a psychopath.
If that shirt had a collar, it would be turned up.
I just
I've been in hostage situations. Who wants to hear that, even if it is true?
I can be waterboarded with the best of them.
It's interesting because
Guantanamo Bay did not break me.
It's interesting because his
Is that his mom?
That's his I guess ex-girlfriend. But I don't know. But it's interesting because none of his it doesn't have anything go past.
Oh, there was a handcuff on the other hand to her hand.
It's called a ring.
But it was
that sounded fun, Cari.
Cari, if either
Good
Zach or
night.
I
Good
ever
times.
send you a message and say, "Hey, do you want to do stuff in the morning?" We're not inferring what he's asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
My
carry
hand is
right?
cold.
You carry right because just need that protection a little.
Do you carry? Do you carry?
do I carry what? A gun? A condom? What?
Yeah.
A gun.
Oh.
Jesus.
We're not soliciting.
Two different kinds of protection.
I know.
For the sake of argument, let's just go with a gun.
No.
Do you need to borrow one?
No. That's so funny. I just gave my son. No, I did borrow one and I just gave it back to my son. I have a dog now, but I don't take her into.
Cari, you're like, I have a hand grenade, and if I had to pull the pin, we're all going down.
Yeah. No. So that was
Jesus
that was
Christ.
interesting. Yeah. It was very bold and almost like I was 23 or 24 again. I was like, dude, still say this?
Barrett was witness. I had one of those at Comic-Con.
Oh my gosh. Two of them. You technically.
I don't
had
think
two of
Pink
them.
Girl counts. She counted. She talked to you as well.
Yeah, but her one good eye was definitely focused on you.
She wanted you to show her pictures of your tits too, Zach?
No, she gave me a pickup line, and I had to go, that's funny. I'll tell it to my wife.
The other one flashed him.
And then flashed Barrett.
And I was, I think I was probably part of that.
No way.
And it got worse. It got worse each time she came around. I got it twice. Barrett got it once.
Three. It was it was a good 3 times. It was
not for nothing, Cari.
I don't think she was legally allowed to drink.
No,
autism runs strong through some of the cosplay community, and they're amazing, but their attention to detail is only at one thing at a time. So tying your kimono, Barrett?
Yeah, it was a kimono
together.
Maybe it was.
That seems like step 3.
Yeah, that was like
mishap.
It was a mishap.
It was very much a mishap.
She didn't walk around and be like.
Well, here's the thing: wear at least shorts
gotcha.
under that, not just underwear.
Yeah. No, that would have been appropriate
okay.
in public.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know, and it's a costume, so like it's not sturdy.
Maybe it's gonna come off at some point.
Like silk stuff is gonna easily.
she walked past one time and was like, "Oh, that guy." I'm gonna see what.
And then the other one that came and told the joke that was a direct hit. Like she was standing away, and I was like, "Wow, this person's like dedicated to come up and talk to us."
She was there for a while,
and then waited, and finally she's like, "Can I tell you a pickup line? It's funny." Sure. And what was it, Barrett? It was like something about
if you do it with that tone. I absolutely want that monotone.
She asked for consent.
Yeah,
and so when
I was flattered, but at the same time, I'm like.
But
no.
was she sharing it with you because she thought it was funny, or do you think she was interested?
I think she was interested.
I did. Yeah. And I looked at Barrett and he goes, "That just happened." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It never does," but that's the person who's going to do it from now on.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I'll
get
take
the
them where
wolves
I
of
get
the
them.
world.
Yeah. Well, if I met her at a bar, she'd probably been in a hostage situation as well. We don't know.
Hey, Wolf, listen, if you're listening to this, send us an email, suggestions@whatthepodwasThat.com, or you can send Cari an email to. Oh, you've already got her.
If you have a
messenger, it
TikTok,
doesn't-
we are completely interested in it.
Honestly, I can't believe Cari hasn't blocked the guy yet.
Well, I have a feeling that he probably woke up and was like,
You think so?
well, I mean, as soon as I told him how old I was, because he was like, yeah, what are you? Are you like 31 too? I was like, oh God, you're so adorable. But
She's like, no,
It's
65.
like, I'm getting close to 50, sweetie. And he goes, what? Well, I like the older girls, older women. I'm like,
Hey.
yeah.
He's like, you're like Stifler's mom to me.
Hey, once you've put a toe in, might as well go ahead and jump all in there.
I mean,
You're like, I have kids that are only 5-6 years younger.
that's the
than me.
thing. I just, a little too, a little too close there.
Well, good job, Cari. That's
That's fantastic.
I mean, so technically, I guess I still.
You got it.
Got it.
You got it. No, I think that's fantastic.
It is a net positive.
It
It's
is.
a net pause. Yeah,
it is. All right. Well, with that in mind, we're going to move on to Cari's third one.
Had my fucking roach clip sitting right here.
Oh no!
Right here on the banister. And this motherfucker decides to eat it.
Look at him.
Now the bitch can't even move, probably dead.
He's laying in the tree.
High as a motherfucker.
That was me
Look
last
at
night.
Bitch high as hell. Ate my goddamn clip. Hope your motherfucking ass fall. Damn, I ain't got no business smoking any goddamn way.
That squirrel ain't going nowhere.
Look at this motherfucker, cuz.
I've never seen a squirrel do
I'm
that.
mad as hell.
I've seen drunk squirrels.
But this shit funny though, cuz.
His tail has
Look at
got to
that
be
hot
like just
motherfucker.
laying over on the other side.
Oh yeah. Or it fell off. And
I know your parents told you don't touch shit don't fucking belong to you. See what happened to your goddamn ass?
Your squirrel parents.
That is great.
That's hilarious.
I want
Yeah.
those squirrels in my yard.
I know.
All right, here's Zach's third one.
What's on your mind?
That's what he named it.
Hey man, what's up? What's going on? What are you thinking about? Just like death and dying and stuff. Whoa, hey man, look, dude. Death is a long ways away, or should be. I know, fucking sucks, huh? So far away. What? It's just like I woke up this morning and I was like, God damn, I gotta do this shit again. Fuck. The fuck's wrong with you, man? Look, man, Steve Harwell died 2 days before my fucking birthday this year, okay? So, who in the fuck is Steve Harwell? Hey now, you're an all-star. Game on, go play. Steve Harwell, Smash Mouth, motherfucker. Oh my God, not again, please God. Fuck do you mean not again, bitch? Is this gonna be like the times when Tom Petty, David Bowie, or Robin Williams died? Because I can't go through that shit again.
Speaking of that, did you guys hear Chandler from Friends?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
I
his
didn't-
jacuzzi.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how my friend Patrick just messaged me this whatever and was like, Patrick, whatever, Matthew Perry died. And I said, okay, who the fuck is that? Because I never watched Friends. It's sad, though.
Wow.
You never watched Friends?
I couldn't watch it. My mom thought it was too grown up when I was little.
Cari, you're almost 50. You were a grown person.
You were
I was
in your
in
20s
school.
when that show was on.
Was I?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
'Cause
I
that
guess
was
I
like-
can't blame that on my mom.
That was like 90,
98?
96,
96?
yeah, 96, 97 to like
I was still-
2006.
I think 3 is when it ended, I believe.
Oh.
You could be right, Barrett.
Because
Maybe
I
I
know
just
that
never-
Seinfeld and Friends overlapped because at one point Kramer and Jerry had.
Well, I still would have been home because I was graduating high school in '95. So
I guess it's entirely possible.
I
the later
I don't know.
seasons.
Then I don't know. Like it doesn't. Maybe it just doesn't. It doesn't absolutely.
So your
doesn't
mom was
interest
like, they're not friends, Cari. They're sinners.
me. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I get it. I had to quit listening to Korn. My mom told me that it was Satan music. And I couldn't play D&D because the devil.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Barrett, do you know it's almost 80 degrees in here?
Yeah. We'll all right. We'll run the air conditioning in just a second.
Thank you.
Good Lord, Cari.
I'm hungover. I can't. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh.
So this quarterback just
Drill him in
bolted.
the ear.
Yeah.
But they're all. They're.
Was that? I wonder if that's what he thought he was signing up. for.
Quarterback's not blindfolded.
Okay, here you go. Would you rather have it in the head or the balls?
In the head.
I want in the head.
One's more important, your head. But the other
100%
one's
in
going
the
to
head.
hurt and never be
In the
okay.
head? Okay.
All right.
You want a permanently rescinded testicle? That's how you get it. If you got hit in the nuts.
Yeah,
like
that sounds miserable. That sounds absolutely miserable. I would not want that. Head's fine.
Every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time, but not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time.
One more time.
Every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time, but not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time.
Those are words to live by.
I mean, it's a fact.
And 100%.
And honestly, I think that's probably a good excuse when you're at work. Like if you're in the office and you're at work and somebody's like, how long is it going to take you? Well, this one's a poo-poo time, which means there's pee-pee and poo-poo, and
So I've done it like, well, you know what they say? Well, no, what did they say? Oh, I don't know. Every poo-poo time is a pee-pee time, but not every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time.
You know what?
It's
I wonder if you
hilarious.
could use that for basically any situation.
Absolutely.
Like if somebody comes at you and is like, I lost my best friend died in a car accident. Yeah, I understand. I've experienced that before, and just always remember, every pee-pee time or every poo-poo time is also a pee-pee time.
But not every
pee-pee time is a poo-poo time.
That's almost like that wisdom and knowledge scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wisdom is knowing. Knowledge is knowing that you pee when you poop. The wisdom is knowing that you don't poop when you pee.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
You a fool, bro. I love the presentation.
Want to try some? It's called nectar. Trust me.
It's what?
But
It's called nectar.
It's got to just be
That's
sugar
life
and water.
right there.
Damn, you made that.
Yep.
Damn, that is good.
Thank you.
What you gonna do with it?
No, we're selling it. We're trying to let people know that sperm is actually very, very good in like protein.
What the fuck you mean sperm?
Like kids?
Huh?
Like kids?
Bro, what the fuck? So you got me to eat some fucking sperm, bro?
Wow. I thought you knew that.
No, bro. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro.
Then you ate it.
I'm eating sperm, bro.
You said it was good.
Cause I thought this shit was ice cream or some icing or some shit.
You can use it for that. Come here.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's the God nectar.
What is God nectar? What?
There's no way you never heard of this.
Nah, it's a trick to this shit. I know it is. But I'm gonna try it.
Oh,
no. See?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's African sperm.
And
right
then we
there.
had COVID-19.
Motherfucker.
I'm surprised he didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, why you do me like that? Ugly motherfucker, you. Fuck me up.
You can have some more.
I don't want no more. I swear I don't want any more.
I don't want it anymore.
You got me.
You got me.
Sorry for the in-house sound effects. I can't pay an editor to add it in there. We're trying to have people try.
What is it? What is it?
It's God's nectar.
Come on,
What you
bro.
think?
Bro, so I'm a chef. Do you sell this stuff in like a book?
Yeah, we do, but it takes a while to make because I only can nut like 3 times a day.
Nut?
That's sweet and nut.
Like semen.
Yeah.
He's funny as fuck.
This took me 2 weeks to make.
2 weeks for you to nut? It took you 2 weeks to get that, man. You weak. You weak as fuck,
you
bro.
supposed to be busting nuts, goddamn it,
Busting nut all
4
the
5
time.
times a day. What you doing? So let me see you try it.
I always love.
See you
I can't
sample it right now.
Oh, that
I
guy
can't
just
try
got
my
out
own
of prison.
creation.
So that means I can pull my gun out and shoot you because you're going to tell me that you can't do it, but you offer it to me?
I got a nut allergy.
Oh, you do? But you can produce it, but you got
How you
allergy.
know it tastes good though?
Yeah.
If you have
Why
nut
don't you lick
allergy?
that top right now for me?
I gotta lick it.
Lick it. No, lick it right there. Now lick that part.
Okay.
I'll get
pressing me?
Yeah, because I want to know what's going on. Why you?
Pour a little bit.
No, I don't want no more.
No, but no. Give him some more because
Oh,
he
things
should
went
be
south.
trying it.
Yeah.
So that
I
we
think
can
he
be
approached
sure
the
that
wrong
it's
guy.
legit.
Want to try some? We're selling this.
I wish they'd show
This is
what they
God's
do
nectar.
whenever he tells them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try that.
What's it good for?
Unless it's
It's
really
good for the
nut.
bones. What you think?
So what's up with it?
Pretty sure this is Russian sperm. It's not that bad.
What'd you say?
Oh, it's not that bad.
No, you said it's not. It's Russian what?
Oh, sperm.
Oh, he's gonna beat his
Russian
ass.
sperm.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to try now? It's healthy.
I'm already tried it now. I already tried
That's hilarious.
Oh, that killed me, man. I was howling.
I'll just say mistakes were made.
The second guy was the funniest because he was
Yeah.
like, You done fucked me up. You ugly looking motherfucker.
You ugly motherfucker.
All right, this is my last one, and see if you can catch exactly what's going on here. Oh, come on! I know.
Yahtzee.
Hey, remember, try to reload it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, or
Never works for me, but go ahead.
I wonder.
Sure, fine.
I wonder if what it is if I log out and log in as mine, if that'll work. You guys just keep talking.
Pee-pee. Every pee-pee time is not a poo-poo time.
Except for Cari, every pee-pee time is a poo-poo time.
Always. God. Sneaks out.
Yeah,
or I'm sorry, it squeaks out.
That's the like crunchy sound when you walk around. It's your Depends.
Exactly.
That makes sense now.
You know, they do have the kind that like are a little thinner and they look and feel more like underwear.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
those
all
aren't
about
those aren't
now.
trustworthy. I like the big fluffy ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a baby.
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
My tea almost came through my nose.
Our knowledge of Depends.
Yeah.
Why did it log back in as that account? All right, so hold on. Let me try this again.
Or it could
Oh,
just
Barrett,
be
Pornhub,
that
close
it's
it.
not available. I'm just saying.
Well, that also is possible. Let's see.
How many accounts do you have?
It's not.
At
It's
TikTok?
not actually the number of
At the
accounts.
Tiki-Tac.
It's the
autofill.
Oh, I
yeah.
gotta message my grandma.
Why did that make
We talk about Depends, and now you want to message your grandmother?
Because my Meemaw
Reminders.
My Meemaw says things like the Walmarts or the Tick and the Talk or something, and so when I said it, I was like, it reminded me of my Meemaw.
Or Chick-fil-A.
She calls it the Walmarts. I gotta go to the Walmarts.
Right,
There's
you know
a bunch of marts in that one wall.
Oh, Barrett, we don't get to see your cool, awesome vidya.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I feel like it would have been really good now that it's unavailable.
Yeah, it actually really
you.
was. And I'm gonna
Bojangles tea in a can?
I'm gonna try one more time.
Is it alcohol?
Mm-mm.
Can I see?
Yeah.
With my hands?
No, it is.
It's Bojangles hard sweet tea.
It's better than Mike's Hard Lemonade.
It's 5% alcohol.
Okay.
I didn't get drunk last night, Cari. I didn't drink at all.
Yeah, well, some of us suck.
I spent all day working on a BMW. And that's a sentence that anyone who's done that understands.
Do you own a BMW or is it a friend?
My neighbor, yeah.
Gotcha.
He needed some help, so my garage now has a BMW in it. With either a vacuum leak or a bad coil pack.
And it couldn't go in his garage, or he doesn't have one?
He didn't have one. Yeah. I was saving him from having to do it in his driveway.
Yeah, you're a true blue friend. Yes, you are.
I am.
Okay, Barrett, this
Yeah.
is a shit show. It ain't happening.
Oh no, I know. That
was a little harsh. It wasn't. It's not a shit
I'm working
show.
on another one. So here's
Gotcha.
here's one.
Hey, Dad, guess what? What? There's a boy in my class called Michael. Said his parents named him after Michael Jordan because he could jump so high. That's plumb wild, ain't it? Well, what'd they do? Just call him baby till he's old enough to jump? He lied to me.
That was cute.
They named him Baby till he could jump.
I do remember what the other video was, and basically it was a guy that was walking around in like one of those community yard sales, and he's panning through some of the things that are available to sell. And he's like, look, you have this and you have this, and then he pans up and you see a full Ku Klux Klan outfit.
I've seen that video.
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
so,
I haven't. So no wonder why it's taking.
Yeah,
down.
I'm pretty sure that's
It's
probably
not
why
like
it was taken down.
And he's like, oh, time to go.
Time to go.
All right, well, I guess that's going to do it for this week's episode.
Good, because I'm doing the pee-pee dance.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me go through this really quick. That's going to do it for
I smell
episode
it.
number 45. I can read this slowly, too. Thank you, everyone, for listening to What the Pod Was That.
You know, I should have just peed before I left. I was like, no, I'll hold it. I'll
Again,
go. when I
please
get
consider
there.
subscribing to the show,
But I got here
sharing
late.
with your family and friends.
So
As well, you can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Those are all the best ways to keep up with the show. And if you think our financial model of giving away free content is silly and you're feeling especially giving, please consider becoming a member by visiting our support page via our webpage, whatthepodwasthat.com. Cari, Zach, thanks for being here. Has Cari already removed her headphones?
I have.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that bell to ring. I'm packing my stuff up in my bag now.
You all stay safe and
keep your hands to yourself.
What the Pod Was That is produced and engineered by me, Barrett Gruber. Thanks to Vandretti for our intro music, Suave. Thanks to Zayfall for our outro music, Evervescence. Thanks to Cari Simmons. You can follow her on Twitter at Cari_Simmons. Thanks to Zach King. You can follow him on Instagram at KingZach07 or on Twitter at CarolinaKing21. I am Barrett Barrett Gruber. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Barrett Gruber or visit my linktree/Barrett Gruber. Want to support the show? Visit our page, whatthepodwasthat.com, and become a member. There are several tiers available, including memberships that give you early access to episodes as well as exclusive content. Visit whatthepodwasthat.com. To find links to our social media, podcast platforms, and past episodes, visit whatthepodwasthat.com. If you'd like to be heard on the show, you can call and leave us a message. Dial 803-672-0533. Or you can email us suggestions at whatthepodwasthat.com. If the time between these episodes is more than you can handle, check out our partner podcast. Zach and I host the All About Nothing podcast with Trent Clark. Visit theallaboutnothing.com for links and details. Ami takes a deep dive down the rabbit hole in episodes of Welcome to Wonderland. Available on all of the podcast platforms. Visit WTWLpod.com for details. As well, you should check out DJ Lonzo's Top 5, available on all of the podcast platforms. And you can listen to the political and social conversation between Dr. Jamela Brooks and Bill Kimmler on Black, White, and Blue in the South. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. Please subscribe and share this show. If you're on YouTube, please like and hit the notification bell. Thank you for listening. The preceding podcast is a product of Big Media and copyright 2023, all rights reserved.